going to
I will
London.
be taking applications for asylum after the show. You need to talk to me personally, then. So,
I love
I never
her.
been making it tonight because this guy on the street threatened me. For real. Well, I think he threatened me. He said he was going to pop a cap in my ass.
Yes, in the ass. Love the ass.
I said, we have to pay for that sort of thing where I come from. How much do you want? Which I think confused him. I'm sorry, but American insults just aren't as frightening as British ones. Okay, I used to live in Glasgow in Scotland. Yeah. Scottish people in the house. Okay, I knew. Well,
I'm from Italy.
this guy at the street friend me in Glasgow, he said, I'm going to rip up your tits and make you eat vineyard gorse, cunt. Now that's frightening. You know, compared to going to pop a cap in your ass. Sounds quite nice, silly. Janice, you come over to me, I'll pop a cap in your ass. They want to taste it.
I love her. I'm living.
So,
Uh-oh.
sorry, folks. So I get kind of uncomfortable when people talk about race. And I used to live in the South Central. Oh, that is funny. I used to live up in Crenshaw. When I moved in, a friend of mine was like, but Lucy, you're white. As if I didn't know. I said, so? He said, Lucy, you have no idea what it's like growing up as a black American. I said, you're right. I've got no idea what it's like growing up as a white American. You're all just rebellious colonists, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh.
Was that a ding? Was that for me?
No, that was somebody had a prize. It's the bell behind the bar.
I got a ding.
Not for you. Not for you.
Okay, please don't kill me. So, when I moved here, I had to adjust to certain things in America because you guys have things that we don't have in Britain. Like, my ex was horrified to discover that there are no Denny's restaurants in Britain. No, I know. She said, but what do you do after Rocky Horror? I said, we don't do Rocky Horror. We don't need to obsess over sex and transvestites. Have you met any British men? Oh, you have met a British man. I do apologise. So, one of the other things I had to get used to is the way you guys name things. Like Jiffy Lube. That was a mistake. And I don't want that done in a jiffy. Okay? Take your time, please.
Oh.
It should be called gradual lube. So because of gradual, people often think that I must be terribly rich and go around doing extraordinary things. Which is true. No, that's absurd. I'm just like everyone else. And I explain that to my mother. And she quit. You can't get good help these days. So I had to go to the doctor recently, and like, I'm a comedian, and like most comedians, I use humour as a defence mechanism. But this is not always a good idea. So I'm at the doctor's, and he says I need an anal exam. Because I'm having some Toots, he sent me a bill for me $1,000. $1,000. It's worth every penny. Is that you, Dr. Clive? Plus I get to say killed at the arse doctor. So I'm going to leave you now. I just want to leave you with a big important note that's important to me. I read in the paper that 2007 crime rates are up. Violent crimes on the increase. There's more domestic violence. There's been more school shootings. It just seems that violent crime in this country is skyrocketing, and we've got to do something about it. Seriously. And I just want to say on behalf of the NRA, that guns don't kill people. Americans kill people. George Bush started it in